Time management and achieving a balanced life. I used to live life on the edge and never really quite planning my day to day. My name is Johnson. I'm a software engineer. I went to school as a computer. I'm getting work emails. My name is Johnson. I'm a software engineer. I went to school as a computer science major with a minor in mathematics and a concentration in artificial intelligence. I'm a content creator. I'm a president of a nonprofit that mentors high schoolers and college students. I never really used to value the aspect of time like that. I always thought we had an abundance amount of time. That time will always be there. But the older I'm getting, and my birthday was 3 days ago, I'm realizing that time is really not a given and you have to make the most out of it. Back when I was in college, I used to do the whole partying. I worked, had internships. But the difference between me and people who partied was that I would come home from school at 3 a.m. after partying and study for my exam and have an exam at 8 a.m. and not sleep and pass my exam and then sleep after my exam. But all that could have been fixed if I just managed my time better, because throughout the day when I was in school, I really didn't use my time for anything. I was either playing basketball, I was in dorm rooms, I was at the caf. I was never really in touch with time. But you just realize how fast college goes, and then you hit reality, and then you get your first house, and then now you got these bills coming up. I really want people to grasp the aspect of time early. So what is time management? Time management is the process of planning and exercising conscious of time. And you have to do that every single day to live a balanced life. So this has impacted my life personally and professionally. Personally, time as an African man, I'm Cameroonian, it really doesn't exist in the African community. You could say 6, people show up at 9. You could say 9, people show up at 12. You say 5, everyone shows up at 8. So there's really no consciousness of time, which I want to change that. I want to change that narrative. So when people invite me to certain things, I like showing up on time so that at least I do my part. Although some people adapted to the fact that if they say 5, they know people are going to come at 8. The more you plan, the more you realize how much time you have throughout the day. Some people come to me as a mentor and ask me, yo, Johnson, I don't have time throughout my day. How do you have time to go to the gym and then get up and then go to work and then come back and then create content and then talk to brands? Like, they ask me all these questions. But I ask them one question: have you planned your day? Have you written out what you are doing throughout your day every single day? There's this exercise I like to do, which it's called the ABCDE method, right? So A is your most important thing, and then E is your least important thing. So I like to start my day with my A list, and my A's and my B's. So for me, a priority is my health. A, first thing I gotta do is go to the gym. And if I have content to send out, B, send out the content, edit. Okay, so this one I love. Time blocking. Time blocking is so important. You really have to block time for things that you know you have to do. We use time blocking in our nonprofit, right? I put in everything from personal to professional life, so our secretary can easily manage and schedule meetings accordingly. And I'm telling you, it's so important. You really have to block time for things you want to do, even if it's just reading a book, praying to God, listening to music. You really have to block time so you're conscious of how much time you're wasting on certain things. If you don't know why you're using something, then you probably should not be using it until you figure out why you're using it. And that's the thing. We're not conscious anymore. Anything that we do, we just do stuff like blatantly. If you don't know why you are using something, then you probably shouldn't be using it until you figure out your why. Simple as that. So being focused on one thing is now a skill that we lost over time. We are all doing so many things at once that we don't have time to really grasp one specific thing because we're required in so many places and environments and friends and family and work. So I get it. But one thing that can help with this is writing stuff down. Get a journal and just write everything down. Time management and living a balanced life. Time blocking. You really gotta know how to manage your time. You really gotta put stuff in calendars, put stuff in journals, write stuff down. Understand that if you're not conscious of time, time will use you. You will not be using time. If you don't know why you're using something, you probably should not be using it. And there's more to life than social media and distractions and all this stuff going on in the world. Like sometimes you really just need to disconnect. I've been trying to do that more recently in the sense where I step out and walk, which is cliche, but step out and walk or just step outside your house and get fresh air. We're so locked in our house, especially with this work from home stuff, work remote. Like just step out, touch the sun, get some vitamin D, breathe some fresh air, enjoy life. You know, like there's life out there. There's life. Life is beautiful. I think we need to all embrace that way more than just living in our corner, in our circle, and just so glued to our phones. Yeah, so my goodness, wow. My African accent is coming back. Time consciousness and living a balanced life, man. It's very important, and I think we all need to really touch in with our inner thoughts and be constantly aware of what time is and what time is not. Please let me know your thoughts on this. If you like this, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. I'm really new to YouTube, but check out my IG at First Name Johnson. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. God bless.